and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're tapping into your next monogamous committed relationship. We're going to see what their promise is to you, how you enter this relationship, who this relationship is with, all that good stuff. That is our topic today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, custom spell work, all of that is over there. And other than that, you can pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Clear Diamond, and we'll be using the Fantasy Night Theater Tarot. For group two, we have the Purple Diamond, and we'll be using the Dark Angel Tarot. For group three, we have the Fuchsia Diamond, and we'll be using the Witchy Magic Tarot. And for group four, we have the Green Diamond. And we'll be using the Gilded Tarot Royale for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group one with the Clear Diamond and the Fantasy Night Theater Tarot, this is your reading. Tapping into your next monogamous relationship, we will see what is their promise to you. How will you enter this relationship? Who is this relationship with? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group one with the Clear Diamond. Please show us their next monogamous relationship. Okay, so right away, I'm getting I don't chase, I attract. We have taking it easy and person of interest. So if you have a person of interest right now, or if you've been manifesting, I'm also really drawn to how she has this book here. She has like a little drinky drink here, some tea. I'm getting a vibe of you manifesting, cooking, journaling. And by cooking, I don't mean literally cooking. Maybe some of you are, but I mean like you're incubating, like you're a little bit in hermit mode, but not really. You could be still going out, doing your thing, meeting people, connecting with people. But when you're alone, it seems intentional. It seems like you're intentional about recharging. And group one, I see you manifesting your person of interest. So this is also a really good sign that you're getting your person of interest. So if you have not stated any intention to the universe, this is the time where you want to go ahead and do that, because I see Spirit taking your request and delivering that to you. And I also get set it and forget it energy. So if you're someone who is better detached from your work, even me personally as someone who reads tarot, I still have a tarot reader that I go to. I don't typically read my own cards, even practicing magic. I do my own magic a lot of the time, but the big manifestations I still trust to people who, you know, I look up to and people that I know do good work and things like that. So it's a good idea to set it and forget it. You can't forget the taking it easy part. At some point, you have to let go of the manifestation. So if it is better to have someone else do your work, literally outsource it so you're not so attached to it that it doesn't, you know, that your manifestation gets suffocated. Don't forget that taking it easy step. Even if you're witchy and you do your own rituals, do that. And then once you do that, literally allow it to manifest. I see you taking it easy and receiving your person of interest. So Spirit is giving you the confirmation, like, I'm here supporting you. You're getting what you're looking for. So literally allow Spirit to surprise you. We have official date and committed. So your next monogamous relationship, the way that you're going to know that this is the person we're talking about today is your dating process with this person is very official. It's not like, okay, we go on 1 to 3 dates and then we start hanging out at each other's houses. It's like we're always going on dates outwards, you know, we're not getting too comfortable too quick. This person is putting in real effort to date you. So it looks like the person that you're going to be in your next monogamous relationship also already wants that. It's not something that you have to convince them of or something that you both have to agree to in time. It's something that they're really kind of already thinking, feeling, and wanting for themselves. And that just makes the process so much easier for you when you don't have to chase after the commitment piece and it's just already there. So I do see that as well. I see this person taking you on official dates, and doing something really nice. And even on the official date card, they're at a beach and they've got like a towel laid down, they got some fruit in the back, they got some drinky drinks. So you can go on an official date to the beach. It doesn't always have to be to a restaurant. You don't always have to drop $300 every time you want to take someone out or go out. You can do other things. So you guys may be doing, yeah, Spirit is now showing me like Top Golf or mini golf, golfing places, excursion kind of places. And those places can get kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but Spirit is just showing me like, more diversity in your dating process as well. We have exchanging stories here as well. So something that I'm seeing that's different about this person, your next monogamous relationship, they like want you to meet their friends and talk to their friends as well. So I see that this person is very upfront with who they are, and they have their people around them, friends, family, etc., that they've known for years, and they want you to hear from those people like, this is who I really am, how I'm presenting myself to you. I have people behind me that can corroborate my story. So this person is actually kind of really like almost upfront about everything. It's like, okay, I want to go on an official date. I want to do things the right way. I want to pursue you for a committed relationship, quickly as well. I want you to meet my friends and families. I want you to hear from other people like, this is who I really am. So what's really different about your next monogamous relationship is this person is letting you in right away, whereas some people, they're kind of weird about, oh, I don't want you to meet my family, or oh, I don't want you to meet my friends, or I like to keep everything separate, or I always want to just hang out with you in the house, and you feel like, am I a secret? Like, what's really going on, And this person, they're so opposite than that. It's like they're really ambitious about it. They're trying to make sure you meet the important people right away. Ask the questions you need to ask. See how they're living. See what their family dynamic is. What's better than them telling you what it is you seeing what it is. So it's like, good to be able to get in and do your own research. Spirit, show us how they're entering this relationship or their promise to group one. So I'm definitely seeing their promise being commitment and monogamy, and that's what the big theme is of the reading anyway. So glad to see that's lining up. This person, I feel like they definitely want you to live a bit of soft life. And also we have a second card coming out, kind of telling us what the first deck was. First card that came out of the first deck was taking it easy. First card out of the second deck, we have let go of control issues. So Spirit is doubling down. You know what? This is giving Virgo. This is giving perfection, precision, attention to detail. I know you got that Virgo placement somewhere. Stop trying to hide. Ricky, why are you hiding? Because I can already see it here. Let go of control issues. It says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So Spirit is doubling down on that theme. I'm telling you, set it and forget it. Have someone else do the work. Let it manifest. Trust the process. Don't, keep pulling the lid off the rice. The rice is never going to cook properly. Don't stir the rice. And if you know, because certain recipes, they're like, do not stir it. And if you're used to, cooking your food, being very on top of it, making sure it's not burning, don't stir it. It's like, I'm gonna stir it, but seriously, your food won't cook and it will not come out authentically if you keep messing with the recipes. So that's what I'm seeing here. Manifest it and leave it. Let go of control issues. You may be trying to force the time as well. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time. And your work could even start backfiring after a while. It's kind of like, manifestation is kind of like a parent. It's like asking a parent to make you food. And it's okay, of course, to let your parent know you're hungry or this is what I'm even, in the mood for right now. And, that's fine. But if you micromanage your parent and you're watching them and you're tapping your foot and you're constantly asking them, are you making the food? Are you making the food? Are you making the food? Especially if you come from a traditional family, you might not even get a meal that night. I ain't even gonna hold you. And that's what it's like when you're manifesting and you're asking Spirit, for what you're ready for. It's okay to tell Spirit you're ready for a relationship. It's okay to set intention. It's okay to even tell Spirit exactly what it is that you're looking for. But it's not okay to keep going and drilling, because just like a parent, That's when you start to get those reversals. So that's what we're getting a couple times here. So seriously, set it and forget it. But I see that this is worth the wait. You're getting something pretty good here. Romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So this person is promising you a full-on traditional style relationship. Not traditional in the sense that you guys live a traditional lifestyle necessarily, but traditional in the sense that they believe you have to go on official dates, and maybe they don't know the science behind it, but it's just something that they feel is the right way to go about it. They feel like you should meet their friends and family. They feel like you should be able to get information from those people as well. They want to welcome you in. They feel like you should have a safe space to explore your romantic feelings. They feel like they should commit to you sooner rather than later. And that's what they're offering. They're offering, a safe space to explore your romantic feelings. They're offering themselves in a committed relationship, and they're offering you to be able to talk to their people. We have retreat. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. That's the energy I was getting before with taking it easy. So yeah, that incubation process does seem to be important as well. So take some time, group one, to spend the time that you are alone intentionally. Doesn't mean you have to go into full in hermit mode and go through this spiritual transformation. You would feel that intuitively. If spirit was calling you towards that, there likely would be like a book or a movie or something spirit is calling you to watch, something in your playlist spirit is calling you to do, and you would kind of feel that and know that. I don't get that from the bulk of you. I just get more of spending your time that is in private intentionally, journaling, manifesting, or outsourcing, having someone manifest for you, deciding what it is that you're wanting and looking for with the person of interest, setting that intention. How will they enter this relationship, Spirit? Okay, we got the Six of Wands reversed. I see you meeting this person exactly where you are as well. If you're feeling called to move, if you're feeling called to travel, if you're feeling called to meet people, that may be the opposite of what is needed for a relationship to manifest. Specifically, ironically, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is more about being successful where you are with what you have. Investing your time and energy wisely. It can even be a gift from the universe with the Justice card reversed. That's a very interesting way for Spirit to communicate to us that you actually don't have to put in so much effort and then have Spirit match it. It's more about sitting where you are long enough to focus your energy, set that intention, and then allow it to come to you. You may have a lot of things you want to manifest at this time and a lot of things you want to do at this time. You may feel called to travel. You may feel called to meet people. Maybe you were just in hermit mode, but you didn't use it intentionally, specifically for this. So it's like, I don't want to be in hermit mode some more. And it's like, okay, Spirit, I want a relationship, but I want you to give it to me, what I'm trying to do right now as I'm traveling or as I'm being extroverted. And I just don't see that. I see Spirit, I feel like it's going to manifest freakily for you, where it's like this person could some way, somehow show up at your door. I see you meeting this person very organically and very naturally, and then having a very real, organic, and natural relationship. And we have the Three of Wands reversed. And Three of Wands is a card of expectation. So I feel what I can 1000% confirm is this relationship isn't manifesting necessarily the way that you would want it to. I do see Spirit kind of calling you a bit out of your comfort zone for this manifestation. So I'm getting a little frustration there. Bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. Spirit is 100% in control of this one. I see you meeting this person very naturally. I see you meeting them through manifestation and setting intention. And I actually see that you're going to meet this person when you least expect it. It wouldn't be in the common places you would expect to meet someone, like a concert, traveling, at a bar. It won't be like through your expansion and exploration. It'll actually be in one of the areas that you frequent often, on your route to work or at your work or in your neighborhood, somewhere very, very simple and unexpected. It seems like you're thinking, no, it's got to be somewhere else. I've dated in this area. It's my love. The love of my life is not here, but Spirit is actually going to surprise you with this one. That's what I have for you, group one. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2 with the purple diamond and the dark angel tarot, this is your reading, tapping into your next monogamous relationship. We'll see, what is their promise to you? How will you enter this relationship? What is this relationship like? All that good stuff, Spirit. For group 2 with the purple diamond, please show us for group 2 their next monogamous relationship. What is their promise to group 2? How will they enter this relationship? Okay. So I'm getting slow and steady wins the race, and I'm also getting a high stakes relationship, but not in the sense that there's some big risk that has to happen here. We have the meant to be card. Let's just start. This is where it ends, but let's start here. I feel like this could potentially lead to even marriage, with her having a wedding dress on and him having a tux. It's obvious they're getting married. And I'm getting like an energy of slow and steady wins the race. So this is what we got. We got taking it easy, building interest, and going steady. So I see you meeting someone, and this person, it's like you're not really worried about each other in the beginning. Both of you are taking it easy or focused on other things. You know, it's obvious with the taking it easy card. She's practicing self-care. This person is relaxing in their own energy, not even really super worried about like love or when it will manifest, like literally just doing their own thing. Self-care vibes, good vibes. And slowly but surely, there's a person that you're building romantic interest with, and it could start off as something super non-romantic. Like this could be a coworker, or this could be someone you go to the gym with, or this could be someone who helps you get a loan. This could be someone you meet in life, etc. But it's under non-romantic pretenses. It's not giving like, okay, we met at a dating app, we both know what it is. Or if you did so happen to meet on a dating app, it would be we both genuinely are not looking for something serious. We're trying to see what's out there, and then as our feelings grow, you know, we may open up and feel differently, like, okay, you know what, yeah, I do want something serious. So it could be something like that, but it would be very much so mutual. Regardless, I see you guys slowly but surely building interest in each other. You're going steady, you're talking, and it's like, okay, we have a genuine friendship, we have good rapport, we can talk to each other, it's no big deal. I'm not feeling like I'm not getting enough from this person. They're not feeling like they're not getting enough from me. We're both just literally living life and also enjoying each other's company. And as things go on, we do start to build interest for each other, and we realize we actually have a lot of similarities, and maybe we were meant to be. And I feel like this is a different way of Spirit kind of like giving you a relationship. Your other relationships may have been, okay, we crashed into them, or there was some crazy unexpected circumstance that created all this serendipity and excitement. Or, you know, I feel like Spirit may have ushered you into relationships in a different, more jarring kind of way in the past. So this one totally crept up on you. Genuinely, first time you meet them, you may think they're attractive. You know, we all have eyes, but it's like you don't do the whole rose-colored glasses fantasizing thing. You're literally just taking it easy, literally just chill. And you guys are slowly building interest and stepping into something really promising. Now, with that being said, this last card that just came out is obviously another energy. We have crimes of passion here. So you know what? I feel like this is also coming as a surprise to someone else. I'm feeling someone else in your energy, group 2, do your cord cutting, your cleansing, your banishment at this time. Because even energetically, someone being used to pull on your energy, and then it's like, oh, I'm not feeling it as much, or I'm pulling on your energy. Usually I can get a text or call if I, you know, fantasize about a group 2 a lot, or think about them, and I can get them to text, call, or reach out, or, you know, be on me again, or I can, you know, maybe give them a little bone and they'll definitely grab it. But when you don't do that, at first it's just like, okay, that's weird. Not taking it too seriously. I usually get what I want. The second time it's like, are they talking to someone else? They're already thinking like, okay, what's going on? The third time they pull on your energy and you're not responding, they're going buck wild, okay? There's a crime of passion here. So if you had a previous flirtationship that fizzled out in the workplace or in whatever place you know this person from, being that I was getting you guys were meeting under non-romantic circumstances, if you already had even just a short talking phase that meant nothing years ago with someone, I am seeing that person try to throw a wrench in the plans or try to expose you or try to say or do something. Or if this is someone who isn't in the same place, but they're used to having this cyclical kind of dynamic with you where you will chase them after a while, I am seeing that person, come back and cause some problems. So just be aware of that. My thing is, I want you to, I want you to skip off into the sunset on their ass. Like, honestly, I want them to see, no, we don't want them to see that, but I want you to swerve off on them so hard that their wig just blows off and they're just left just bewildered. I don't want this person to have any access to you. So it's a tricky situation. Yep, I knew it. We got the wedding card. I knew it with the meant to be energy. That's what I was getting before. Bottom of this card says this situation involves marriage. So if you, especially if you're posting getting engaged, and then furthermore married very quickly with this person you're slowly but surely building interest with, that person who has had control of you for years, you're going to see a grade A crash out from that person, period, point blank. You're going to see them crash out. For some of you, not going to lie, it will be validating, because if you've been crashing out for this person, I ain't going to lie, it can feel good to see the nonchalant, very much so chalant and crashing out. But I just hope that you don't get wrapped up in them again. I don't think that you will, especially since you have something on the table that is so long lasting. We're just looking for your next monogamous relationship. Group 2, your next monogamous relationship, you have free will. You don't have to accept anyone's marriage offer, but they will be offering, marriage. So that person that was always super chalant, they're chalanting. They're losing their mind. They're going crazy over you. And now I know why. It's because there's something really nice and serious here. A wedding on the table. Spirit, tell us more. What is their promise to group 2? Really, we already got that. They're promising, marriage, lifelong commitment. We have keep an open mind and deception. And ironically, I feel this deception energy in the sense of things aren't always as they appear. I feel like this could be coming across as just someone who's cool, just someone who you'll be friends with. But Spirit is telling you, like, nope, looks can be deceiving. This is actually a whole lot more. But of course, with that pesky, crimes of passion energy lingering like a bat ogre, this is likely talking about them. Yes, group 2, it does look like they will be full on coming into your life, which is why Spirit is bringing up in this reading, because it is an actual concern. So just know the card says someone is wearing a self mask in this relationship. This person could be coming back completely masking, and I feel like it's going to be creepy. The way that I just saw it, Spirit just showed me like that creepy smile, that people do, and it's like, oh, I know this person is not good. Let me go ahead and, take myself away from this person immediately. It's giving that. The narc smile when they've lost control and their nervous system is nervous systeming and they're about to tweak out. It's giving that creepy smile when they're charging up. And Spirit is saying, seriously, be aware of this. Do not even accept friendship with this person. I wouldn't even talk to them. I wouldn't give them any little thing to hang on to. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So I see your next monogamous relationship offering a whole lot more, offering marriage. And also this person is different from your usual type. I got that from how the connection was growing. It seemed to be very different than how other connections have gone. And also this person as a person is totally different. Stay prepared. Stay ready, enjoy your life. I do want to say you also may not get closure with that karmic relationship for some of you, because closure may be the opening. It may be their foot in the door to your life. So for some of you, you may have to make a choice on what's more important, like your safety or closure. And of course, I'm always going to say safety for anyone that I read for. And hopefully you can work through getting closure in other ways, like maybe through some talk therapy where you can work through things. You can get the same closure elsewhere. You can get closure by yourself. You do not have to have them. So just know that, but I mean, it's easier said than done. My goodness, we got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles reversed with the Tower card here. You guys are toxic together is the situation. Both of you bring out the worst in each other with this crimes of passion relationship. And this relationship, with the Fool card is an opportunity for a new beginning, is an opportunity to move forward in a new life where you're not that way. And you know, like even me, I've had a relationship like that where someone genuinely brings the worst out of me. And I felt so disgusted. I felt so disgusted in myself during and after that relationship, because it's like you go over everything and then you also see yourself tweaking out and just being so low vibrational. It's like, ugh, I don't want to remember myself that way. I don't want to think of myself that way. So I do see Tower card, a big ending to a relationship, you know, that's been very karmic and cyclical. And look at this, we got the King of Cups. So it's totally different energy. We got Earth coming out before. Now we have water sign energy coming out. You can look out for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces as well. But we have a new beginning with King of Cups, someone who's got good masculine, ambitious energy, but also someone who moves from a heart space, who's very compassionate, empathetic, and understanding as well. So this could even be a crossroads moment. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed as well. So Spirit is dismantling that whole last life. Knight of Pentacles would be whatever residual energy is still holding up that relationship to be able to work. So if you have a person in common, that relationship may fall through. So Spirit can, Knight of Pentacles, completely dismantle Tower card, that old life, so that this King and Queen of Pentacles, who just brings out the worst in each other, is no longer in alignment. So look out for stuff like that too. There could be a job loss. There could be a housing loss. Tower card is typically like those really sucky things in life that go wrong, that you really don't really want to go wrong. But it's ultimately to remove you from that area or from that friendship, that connection, that person that's still giving this person access to you. So I see out with the old and with the new. Six of Wands reversed, you may have to let go of a job, a home, something that is valuable to you, a title. Knight of Pentacles reversed, so that old life can dissipate and you can step into something a lot better and higher. We got take a moment. It says stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decisions that you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause, quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you move forward. And remember, we had taking it easy from the first deck. So I definitely see that you taking it easy, relaxing, journaling is very important. That's going to keep you grounded and keep you remembering why you're choosing what you're choosing at this time, so you don't slip in times of triggering or reminiscing or anything like that. That's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description if you would like your own private tarot reading. That is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the Fuchsia Diamond and the Witchy Magic Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to your next monogamous relationship. We'll see what their promise is to you. How will you enter this relationship? What will the relationship be like? All that good stuff, Spirit, for group 3 with the Fuchsia Diamond. Please show us their next monogamous relationship. What is their promise to group 3? How will they enter this relationship? So first card out, we got ask and you shall receive, and I'm getting that you guys actually have this like beginner's luck energy that's directly related to a level up that you just had. So whenever you're new in the workplace, you automatically get more provision, you get more help, you get more luck. They want to inspire you, they want you to feel good. Same thing as the first time you go to the casino. Typically you win, and especially when you got a loyalty card, they're like, yeah, let me make the odds a little better for them so that they can come back. Whenever you enter a new phase, an ascension, etc., you always get gifts, and it can be spiritual gifts, it can be gifts in the 3D. Usually it's a combination, mind, body, soul. You get gifts on all levels. But we have the level up card, which lets me know, group 3, this is such a potent lucky energy for you right now. And we have ask and you shall receive. So Spirit is giving you the opportunity to use this luck gift type blessing miracle energy that's around you due to the level up you you've just had, to program it for exactly what you want in love. You will, of course, naturally receive lucks, gifts, and blessings due to being in that level up energy. But Spirit is also saying this is a great opportunity for you to ask for what you're looking for in a relationship because you have that lucky energy around you. And I see you getting exactly what you're asking for. So, group 3, ask for and you shall receive. Your next monogamous relationship will be a result of what you have manifested and requested from the universe. We also have missed a step and helping hand. So Spirit does want you to reflect a bit on what went wrong or what was missing last time. So think about your last connection that you were in and ask yourself, what did I not do? Or what did they not do? What did I miss? And we have helping hand, letting you know that you also have angels and protective forces around you at this time, but also ancestors, helpful energy, being willing to help you give a helping hand. So that's also an energy that your manifestation will likely come a whole lot quicker than manifestations usually do. So reflect on the things that were missing and make sure you include that in your request or acknowledge that. I always do that whenever I'm manifesting anything. I always acknowledge what has happened last and where I've been and what I've learned. So Spirit knows I have learned that lesson. I do not need that to repeat. We can go ahead and move forward, and I am also ready for new blessings and abundance. Thank you. So I always include that a part of the process so everybody knows, like, we are on the same accord, we are ready to move forward. So definitely do that. Their next monogamous relationship for group 3, Spirit. Oh my goodness, no. We got all sorts of creatures. Yeah, and you know what? That is a part of manifestation. What you're essentially doing is you're making yourself a magnet. When you set intention, that's how you make yourself a magnet for what you specifically want. But when you are in that magnetic energy, yes, it can bring in all sorts of creatures. So just know there's actually 2 cards in this deck. One of them says like multiple options, and then we have this one where it's like multiple options, but specifically these energies that you may not want to attract. We got Earth energy, so look out for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo placements. I see your next monogamous relationship likely being with an Earth sign, someone who brings stability, dependence, someone who can see things all the way through, someone who's responsible, there for you, emotionally intelligent, emotionally grounded, etc. But you're also attracting some stragglers, and that also typically happens with the level up energy. It's kind of like whenever you get some money, you get a new job, or you do a housewarming, all of a sudden people got their hand out because they think you got money, and it's like, well, how do you think I got this new apartment? I had to put down that deposit. So the pockets are actually a bit light right now. Thank you very much. It just causes people to come towards you when you win the lottery, like any new thing. Yeah, that can also attract people. So some of this is kind of unavoidable, to be honest, energetically. You can go ahead and do like a return to sender or an evil eye or invisibility, a protection, something to keep negative energies, things that you don't want off of you and away from you at this time. That's always a good idea. Spirit for group 3, tell us more about their next monogamous relationship. What is their promise to group 3? How will they enter this relationship? What is this connection, this relationship like? You know what? I just did a collective reading for this on my other channel. There is someone in your energy group 3 that is trying to almost destiny swap with your truly divinely guided partner. Exactly. We got calling in your soulmate. It says your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. We already know that. We were just talking about how Spirit was saying, ask and you shall receive. We already knew that you were manifesting and calling in something specific at this time. And then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, coming out on the heels of all sorts of creatures. No, ma'am. No, sir. There is someone who's coming into your energy trying to fool you and pretend to be your truly divinely guided partner. I'm going to say ask Spirit for a code word. Ask Spirit for a code word. Make it something unique as well. Something hard to just kind of say in conversation so you know. I don't typically do that because I don't believe in like testing spirit, saying or doing certain things like I'm gonna take this leap of faith because spirit gonna catch me. I don't believe in testing the spirit at all, but this is the one time where I would say, yeah, go ahead and let spirit know that, okay, tell spirit the code word for the person you're not supposed to be with and the code word for the person you are supposed to be with. So the person you are supposed to be with, make them say beluga whale, beluga whale. For the person that I'm not supposed to be with, make them say pink elephant, pink elephant. Something rare and hard to say conversationally so that you know for a fact what is what. Because with this coming up, it is something to worry about. Like typically spirit is not going to let you know about things that are just like a joke that you'll laugh at unless they're going to try to sabotage something for you and spirit wants you to get ahead of it. Spirit lets you know the things that are most important, the things that will affect you. So the fact that this deception energy, this creature energy is coming out from multiple decks, yeah, that lets us know you definitely want to be aware of it. We have let your friends help you. Oh my goodness, yet another card coming out talking about like angelic help. We got helping hand before, and then we have the angels helping her get dressed and her chambermaids helping her get dressed here. Let your friends help you. It says ask for and accept support from others. This is a good time to go on dates with people connected to friends and family. If they say they have someone for you, go ahead, throw them a bone. What's one date? You know, you can even ask for their number or social media and talk to them before if that'll make you more comfortable. But I'm seeing luck there, and I'm also seeing helpful angels and energy around you. If you've been called to work with a specific deity as well at this time, group 3, definitely petition them and ask them to help you in matters of the heart. Make your request because they're around. I see a past life relationship coming in. Bottom of the card says you have known each other before. So your next monogamous relationship is a past life connection, maybe a past life soulmate connection that you feel very drawn to. Earth sign, someone that you've essentially manifested. Spirit, how will they enter this relationship? What will this relationship be like? For group 3. How will they enter this relationship? What will this relationship be like for group 3? Ooh, we got the 7 of Swords. You're stepping into this relationship as someone else thinks they have you. So I see you playing the nice route, and you hear people say that like, oh, if I ever had this crazy thing happen, I would just be nice to them so they would let me go. If someone tried to, pull me off to the side and they wouldn't let me go, I would just try to be nice to them, act like everything's fine. It's giving that. It's giving that. 7 of Swords is a card of having your own secret intentions. You're putting on a really nice, almost innocent doll-like face. On the outside, your appearance may be working in your favor this time because people genuinely won't expect that you have other plans and that you're sidestepping them to step into a different relationship. So I actually see that you're quite under fire. It's intense. There's a lot of people around you trying to date you, talk to you, take you on dates. You're literally sidestepping them and entering into the relationship with the person that you know is truly safe for you. And we actually have the 9 of Swords reversed. So surprisingly, this isn't bringing you much anxiety, much fear. And I feel like it's because, oh, we have the Star card at the bottom of the deck. I love it. I feel like it's because Spirit is supporting you, and Magician card. You believe in yourself. You know who you are. With the Leveling Up card that came out first with Ask and You Shall Receive, you know what you asked for. You know you have that lucky energy around you right now, and you've been around the block. You can see a F-boy, F-girl from a mile away at this point. So 9 of Swords reversed, they're not catching you slipping, and I don't even see you very worried about anyone in your energy who's fake with you. Some of you won't even need the code word. I was just saying that because it'll make it a lot easier when there's multiple people in your energy and you're talking about wanting to get in a monogamous relationship. But some of you don't even need it. We got the Hierophant reversed and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you're already locked in and, tapped in with Spirit. Spirit has already been communicating with you. Your relationship with this person I see is really smooth sailing. It's not stressful. I see both of you are spiritual. It kind of feels like 2 individualists living their own life, living their best life, and they have this sacred, beautiful relationship with each other, but it's just like the cherry on top. You're already the sundae by yourself, and this relationship is just the cherry on top. is the vibe. So I feel like you'll be fine, group 3. But definitely a lot of people in your energy trying to come towards you, be near you, talk to you, be in your life. We have believe. It says the force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible. It's the difference between success over failure. And above all, who you are is the power of your belief. So Spirit is saying, like, go ahead, manifest, trust the process, believe Spirit's got your back, and literally just allow this to come towards you. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that's where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the green diamond and the Gilded Tarot Royale, this is your reading, tapping into your next monogamous relationship. We shall see. What is their promise to you? How will you enter this relationship? What is the relationship like, Spirit, for group 4 with the green diamond? Please show us their next monogamous relationship for group 4. Okay, the first deck has a lot to say. Let's see what has come out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of throat chakra activity, and I'm seeing that you're stepping into a relationship. You're gaining a lot of freedom. Definitely seeing a lot of new energy coming towards you. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start with that. So we have warm and mutual connection. Your next monogamous relationship, this person is very specifically empathetic with you, Spirit is showing me. So for those of you who it's like, yeah, I know I got a bit of an anger issue, or I got a little attitude problem, or like I said, I was getting a lot of throat chakra activity. I can be a bit mouthy. I see this person being very patient with that and very empathetic of you and how you are and supportive of you. This person is very warm. This card always comes out as well when we're dealing with like a soft brown-eyed, I love a good brown eye, not gonna lie, like just a nice warm brown-eyed person, or someone with a warm skin tone. But I see this being a mutual connection, and I see that this person genuinely cares about you. We also have person of interest. So this could be someone you're manifesting. This card came out almost for every pile today. I want to say you, group 2, and group 1 got it. But this is a great time to manifest and ask for what you're looking for when you see Spirit giving you your person of interest. So if there is even someone you have your eyes on and this energy is describing them, I do see progress with that, and that will be very, very nice. But I actually see you meeting this person when we have living freely, having the time of your life. And this actually kind of goes into the other energy we have here. We have crimes of passion. Someone is seeing that they're losing access to you. They may be assuming that it's because you have someone else in your life that your intention, your eyes, your, heart is investing in, moving towards. But you could be experiencing this crime of passion, this pushback from this person before you even meet the new person. So just know that. I feel like what's really triggering it is the fact that you're living freely, and they're immediately saying that it's got to be because you have a new person in your life. We have having the talk. So there is someone who you've had like this weird open-ended energy with. Some of you, this has been like an energetic back and forth versus the both of you actually having like head-to-head conflict and problems. This could be energetically, this person always pulls on your energy, and then you finally see each other in person and things kind of get back romantic again, and you have an intense, passionate moment or passionate night, and then it's like, okay, we spend time apart and we're not as chatty with each other, not talking to each other, and there feels like there's this weird energy. So some of you, this isn't even something that you've been directly head-on dealing with, and it's more something that has been probably making you feel a bit crazy at this point because it's so subliminal. I see you guys finally having the talk, because in the background, this person has been sabotaging you or your relationships, whether it's them trying to attack your image and dissuade people from being close to you, or planting seeds of doubt in their head that you're not genuine, or something isn't right in the situation or in their friendship, whatever, with you. Or whether it's been more direct, where this person has been trying to show up at your house, stress you out, keep you up all night, this and that, play with your feelings just to keep you stuck on them. I see that ending. And I also see you getting closure from that. I see you guys having the talk. And one of the piles, I was telling them, not everyone gets closure. And I was seeing for one of the other piles that got person of interest that it was better that they didn't get closure, because their situation was looking a bit dangerous. We did actually get the crimes of passion card for them as well. For you, I'm not seeing that's necessarily the case. I'm seeing you having the talk with this person. But I also see we have official date and talk that talk. This is a totally different throat chakra energy, totally different talking it out energy. Talk that talk is more like, yeah, I'm talking my I'm feeling confident, feeling like myself. I'm talking that talk. I'm flirting them down. They're falling for, they're picking up what I'm throwing down. And we have official dates. So I see your life is like moving on up, hunty. It's looking really good. I also see with your next monogamous relationship, this person is really big on date night, going on dates. They're taking you on official dates, and that's going to be a way that you're able to identify that this is the person you've been waiting for. The fact that they're like taking you on dates and it's something that they want versus something you have to kind of convince or anything like that. Spirit, for group 4, show us what is their promise to group 4, their next monogamous relationship. How will they enter? There could be someone who you work with that's trying to, and that's something I've been realizing a lot lately. Proximity is such a huge problem. A lot of women, a lot of men are all asking, how can we end up, not in these situationships or not these weird energetics with people where it's like we haven't even officially dated yet we have drama or tension between us. How do we avoid that? And I've been realizing that proximity makes people think that they're way more connected to you than they actually are. Just being in the same workplace is enough for someone to feel like you have a to and fro in a love story, is enough for someone to think that you shouldn't date other people in the workplace because they are crushing on you. And it's like, bro, that crush is in your head. We don't even talk. What do you mean? How could you expect me to be taking action in your favor when we don't even have anything going on? So maybe it's proximity that has someone feeling ownership over you. We do have finances and career that did come out. So it was giving me kind of work bae energy, only you're not even their work bae. It's like, we don't really have that. But I see that person maybe trying to come towards you harder because they're sensing that you're stepping into another connection, especially if the person that you're stepping into a connection with is in that same area, that same workspace or same friend group, whatever. That could be what's really triggering it. But it could also just be them feeling you're not entertaining their flirtation or whatever they got going on in their head. You're getting out of the Ferris wheel, off of the Ferris wheel, and it could cause a crime of passion. So, man, we just collectively have to protect ourselves at this time. I keep getting the, crimes of passion cards. So, I know we have a lot of planets in retrograde, so that's definitely playing into it. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, is what it says at the bottom of finances and career. Maybe it's time for a job change, a level up in that way, especially if your romantic success is directly connected to your job situation. That's just super, super tricky. Deception says someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So I don't want to be too harsh, but I will say group 4, there's definitely someone masking in your energy that they like you at least a lot more than they actually do. I don't want to completely say, oh, this person doesn't like you at all and they're playing with you, because it just feels very harsh. But with Spirit giving us such a warning about them, I do feel like that may be the case, not gonna lie, for some of you. Very soon it says, clearly decide what you want so it comes towards you now. Definitely set some intention with person of interest. That is a recommendation from Spirit to manifest what exactly you're looking for. We got the second deck coming out saying the same thing. Clearly decide what you want, set some intention. So take some time to declare to Spirit what you're looking for. Bottom of the deck, we have the wedding card. Bottom of the deck represents things unseen, things that are still come to fruition, or things that are underlying the situation that you can't necessarily maybe articulate at this time. So maybe you are ready to level up into a marriage position and you want that, but maybe you're too afraid to ask for it because your dating experience hasn't exactly aligned in that. So it's hard for you to ask for something you haven't really seen or experienced, or maybe even it has something to do with what you think you're ready for or deserve. But this is the time to go for the gusto. I love to be Delulu when I'm manifesting. I love to overshoot it. That way you can get your actual end goal. So it's like, Spirit, give me $100,000, and then you get 10K, and it's like 10K is actually what I needed. Thank you. I got less what I asked for, but because I was so Delulu and I put 10 on 20, I actually got what I was looking for. Spirit, how will they enter this relationship? How will group 4 enter this relationship? I definitely see some pitfalls around you. I see some traps around you, people who want you. So you're going to have to be careful. I would do a protection spell on yourself, and then I would also do a manifestation to call in what you're looking for. You already know I got spell work on my Etsy shop. I can do it for you, but if you're witchy, definitely get to it. Okay, yeah, having multiple options. 5 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. I actually see you doing really good. I see you being like, the only way to avoid is abstinence. 5 of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck. It's like the only way to avoid ending up in a situation that's not genuine is just Ace of Swords reversed to avoid it. I think that's fine. I did see you having the talk and putting someone in their place, but if even that is bringing you stress, worry, or negatively impacting your work situation, you may not be able to do that until you get in a better situation, or at all. You may be choosing to let go what you want to say so that you can enter a relationship safely. I do see this as someone new, and I see you meeting them in relation to like creativity and maybe even some exploration. We got the Page of Swords. You can meet this person in a new group, a new friend group, a new creativity. This person could even be introduced to you through your going out with your new work group. So say you end up switching jobs, this person you could end up connecting with through that new job, through that new group. I just saw 1111. We also have the Ace of Wands, so I see that you're much likely to meet this person as you're being creative. That can be manifestation as well. Ace of Wands is heavily related to manifestation, in which Spirit would just be delivering this person directly to you. Or the way you ask, if you decide to tell Spirit how you want this to come in. But also exploring creativity. Also, you'll meet this person kind of serendipitously. So say there's an art project you've been wanting to do for months. Get into that. You'd be surprised. Everything is always connected. It's so weird how you actually meet people versus how you assume you would meet someone. It's always super random and unexpected. Like, okay, I never thought when I went to the gas station that day I was going to meet my ex, but there we were. So be open to intuitively navigating the dating scene. We got the King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So I see that this is someone who's dating you, taking you on consistent dates. You're going to know this is your person because they're showing up as the King of Cups, emotionally dependable, emotionally intelligent, stable. And Seven of Cups is a card of having multiple options. So I do see you dating other people at the time, but they're just so consistent, showing up with an open heart space. You trust it and you know what love feels like. And once you feel that, you surrender to it. That's what I got for you, Group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I got for you today. I'll talk to you soon.